Well, what's cracking, everybody? BLC Enterprises coming at you live from a southern area. Let me zoom in. Nope. Ah, my God! Look at this ugly mother girl over here. He's so fucking ugly. Get him off the camera right now. Holy shit! Oh, missed a bleep. Sorry, flipping. All right, what do we got? We got a fucking windshield. Oh, palm trees. Palm trees. Making no money. You know, I don't care. People are making tons of money now in this market. Like, good for them, man. I'll tell you the truth. I don't even watch YouTube unless I'm actually in the truck. If I'm home and I'm watching YouTube, it's to like look at my new obsession is Dungeons and Dragons, man. Like, I was into that really big time when I was a kid, and I played in like the late 80s, early 90s, like a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. And I kind of needed an outlet, like a social outlet where I could actually talk to people and try to sort of make friends, you know. What's up, man? All good?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. That was fast. That was quick, yo. Look at this. Look how long. I'm so bald up here, but dude, I have dead sexy hair now. Look at this. I look so good. I look so good. My wife says that every day. Excuse me. I got the jacked arms and everything. Good to go. We got the insulation finally in the back. That one had been done, but we finally did the roofs. So we can actually go to Florida now and not burn our asses off. All right, let me get out of this guy's way, and I'll be right back. Yeah, man, that was pretty sweet. That guy took like 20 minutes to unload. But maybe I'll stick around and scam some detention for Uber freight. I don't know. I'm still doing stupid spot market freight. Nothing special. Because I just don't care enough to get dedicated customers. The reality of that situation is I'm just way too lazy. Even if I got a dedicated customer, the odds that I'd actually live up to their expectations are about 0.0%. Because my problem is, I always only want to do what I want to do. And if I don't want to do something, I don't end up doing it. And that would really disappoint a dedicated customer, even if they were paying super well. I would find something wrong about the whole situation that I just don't want to do. So your buddy, Crazy Uncle BOC, is still going to do spot market. Probably as long as I continue to do this with the company, I'm going to keep doing spot market stuff. So, I mean, that's just the reality of the situation, man. I'm going to close my doors, but I'm going to pull out to this dead space over here. Maybe I'll park for fucking 2 or 3 hours, scam an extra 80, 90 bucks from old Uber. The one that we haven't gotten kicked off from yet. I think we actually got dumped from Coyote, but I haven't 100% confirmed that one yet. I can't log into their website anymore, but it might just be because I just had the insurance renewal, and I'm not 100% if they processed it through RMIS or not. So I got to call like a Coyote rep, but apparently my old Coyote rep no longer works there, so I don't have anyone's direct number. So I'm gonna have to like do some research and figure out who's actually in charge of my damn account, and we'll go from there. But I don't know. If that's the case, that'll piss me off if we got dumped from Coyote, because I was still running some loads for them here and there. They had to pick up like 10 miles away from my house in Ellington, Connecticut all the time. So, all right, let me go close the doors. I'll be right back. All right, I got all distracted. So we're parked now. We're ready to go. We're gonna head out here and go to our next pickup because it's open window 7 to 1. Might as well just go get it done. We got to go to Denver. Taking a load from Denver, what is it, Ocala? I got to go down to Ocala and go to Denver. Ironically, I didn't haul a reefer load coming out of the Northeast, right? There's like literally 0 loads. If you go Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, nothing. There's like, when I went to book this in Connecticut that day, there were 5 loads total. 5 leaving Connecticut. I didn't, and there was nothing in the area that was going long enough distance that was worth doing otherwise. So I ended up just getting a dry load. I got a dry load, and ironically, this dry load that I picked, it was like sparkling water or something, and that picked up like the next town over from me. So it was nice. But that, dude, it paid. You're gonna be like, oh wow, that's terrible rate, right? But if you don't live in the Northeast, then you don't know how bad the market is up there. But it paid $1.61 a mile to come down to Florida. And it really was like the only option to get out without having to deadhead like 300 miles to New Jersey or Pennsylvania or something. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just make it easy and, whatever. So, it's terrible money, obviously, but my cost cost per mile was like 80 cents to run this thing. Now it's actually even cheaper than that. That was before the insurance renewal. My insurance this year dropped $2,500. So at least one thing went right for me in 2023, man. Like, things are starting to turn around a little bit. It was a dark time for the first quarter and a half, but I think the second half of the year is going to be aces, man. Like, everything has gone from like to like that, you know, and it's about everything, man. We're good. We've been straight since, what was it, March 18th, I think. So that's taking some effort to not want to go and fucking get all fucked up every day. But I don't know. Do edibles count? I'm not sure. You'd have to ask. You'd have to ask the addiction specialist. I don't think fucking weed counts. It's no different than drinking, right? So, but other than that, man, we've been just kind of maintaining. I went out a couple times, came back, you know, but trying to make as much money as possible to replenish the kitty, so to speak. So, but yeah, man, like, nobody's gonna like $1.61, but if you look at the rates coming out from New England, dude, it's like everything's $1.10, $1.20. It's like what Florida was, leaving Florida was like 4 years ago. Everything was $1 or less to leave. I remember there was this one load that I booked one time just to pay fuel when I was first starting, and it was like 89 cents a mile from Tampa to Atlanta, and it was Pennzoil or something. It was a full 45K of dry van shit. But now it seems to have flipped, because all the money in leaving the Northeast is like not there, but the money leaving Florida is actually halfway decent, man. Like, you don't have to deadhead out of Florida anymore. There's freight here that's gonna pay. Like, I'm getting $1.81 to go to all the way to Denver. I had another option, a reefer load, watermelons, a watermelon reefer load, and it was the same amount of deadhead to pick that up and to pick up this. This is the one I'm picking up as a dry load also. So it's like, why fuck with the reefer shit when I really don't have to? Like, ironically enough, this dry load is paying better than the reefer freight was. I did the math on it. The reefer load was going to go all the way up to Oregon, on the Idaho border, Ontario, Oregon. And I was down for that because I got enough time. I don't have to be home until 4th of July, the 3rd. And I might even just stay out, depending on what kind of freight I find. But it's good to have the reefer as an option, just in case. Like, I'd rather not deal with it if I don't have to. You know, the money ends up being just as good with the added distance and everything. So that load is paying $5,000 when the market was at $6,000 for that freight. You know, so I said, well, if you can come up to $5,800, we can do it. Otherwise, I'm taking this other load because it's just better to go to Denver for a little bit less, and it only ends up to be like a 10-cent difference or so. But you account for the chance that the watermelons will get rejected and something will go wrong with the reefer. That 10 cents a mile for peace of mind, dude, I'll take that all day. All day. I don't care. I don't have to stress about it. I had enough stress about that frozen load I took down to Houston a while back, where the reefer crapped out for about 6 hours. But they didn't reject the product. It was good, man. We made it. We got through it. But still, that was kind of a scary situation because I was a little bit panicked. Where the fuck did my thing go? Oh, I'm wearing them. My bad. Yeah, I was a little bit panicked that oh, he hit it! Dude, he just hit this massive fucking pop. I hit the same one when I came in here. Oh, this dude just fucked his shit up. He came in here like full speed, and there's a huge pothole. You can see it, the water draining out of it right now. He hit that shit full speed, man, and he went nice. Yeah, that Cascadia is going to need some work. It still had Walmart stickers on it, though. Like, doesn't Walmart take their... But it's an owner-operator truck. Doesn't Walmart take their decals off before they sell their shit? That was interesting. So, yeah, man, we're headed to Denver. Going to... I hit up this guy Trucks because we're good again. You know, we kind of made up our... You know, I fucked up with that whole situation. And I kind of made my peace with him because, you know, it's like, whatever, man. All that stuff that went down, I should have just... dude, I was so prideful back in the day. Like, I've really tried to get away from the toxicity and the hatred stuff. It was so hard because I'm really a toxic person, deep at heart, but I'm really trying to, like, leave that all behind. So, you know, it's been a long time coming and a lot of lessons learned to not be that guy anymore. And the dude that has to tell everybody else that they're wrong, they're doing it wrong, and I'm doing it right, and shit like that. Like, pride was always my worst sin because I always thought I was the man, and the only way that things could be done right is if I was doing them, and you had to listen to me if, you know, otherwise you were just wrong. So I mean, there's still plenty of other jackasses on YouTube to act that way, you know. But here's the deal, man. If you never watch them, you never know they're talking shit about you. So that's the easiest thing. Like, just literally don't even tune into their drama channels, and you can actually live a halfway decent life without having to worry what people are saying about you. So it's very cool, man. I've definitely had a change of perspective in the past 3 months, and it was desperately needed, man, because I was just on such an awful path. So, but we're good. We're gonna head out here. I'm gonna go pick up now, but it's good to see everybody again. And maybe I don't intend to make any videos when I'm at home or whatever, but I'll try to do a video a day when I'm out on the road or whatever. The past 2 days, I kind of like was just getting back into the whole trucking thing again. It had been about 3 weeks since I've been on the road, so I didn't really feel like doing any recordings or anything. But I've been inspired, man. I've been watching some trucking YouTube, the good ones, only the good ones, only the good channels. So I'm inspired to make a couple videos here. So Crazy Uncle BOC. We'll catch you all on the next one in my junky Western stock. I was actually probably over 80,000 on this load. I didn't even bother weighing it. Like, we don't do scales, we don't do logs anymore. No, maybe that might be a lie. We don't fuck with any of that shit anymore. I didn't stop at a single scale. Blew through 2 in North Carolina, and one of them had a chase car, and I almost shit my pants because I'm like, fuck, is this the time that I finally get caught? But it wasn't. The second one on 95 South in North Carolina made the Crazy Uncle shit his pants just a little bit, because I thought for sure that he was coming after me. But it was just parked there to scare truckers, you know, like make sure you pull in or whatever. I don't fuck with it, man. Like, I'm just a gambler, and here's my viewpoint on that. I will take the chance that they're not going to chase me and take the risk of the additional ticket rather than pulling in and having them do like an ass reaming inspection or giving me an overweight ticket that I have to wait an hour and a half for the cop to even show up for to give me the damn ticket. I'd rather take that risk that no one's going to come after me than almost 100% chance that some bullshit's going to happen if I do pull into the weigh station. That's been my philosophy since I started in 2019, and so far I've never been pulled over for bypassing a scale. The one time I did pull into a scale, I got fucking pulled in for overweight because it was freight that couldn't be shifted, and my fifth wheel was jacked up. I couldn't slide it because the cylinder had broken. But that was like 3 years ago, man. You know, so I learned my lesson. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna not do that, man. Like, we're either gonna drive at night, or if we do go by a scale, we're just gonna fucking run the odds and hope that they don't have chase cars. So, Crazy Uncle, Outlaw BLC, still rocking it out here, doing what I gotta do, making crap money, but still paying the bills, and that's all that matters. So we'll catch you all later, and take care.